U.S. Diplomats are struggling to defend the United States abroad as Donald Trump pushes America closer to an authoritarian state. According to a new report, The Hill notes, American diplomats are facing a tough challenge defending U.S. values as violent clashes between law enforcement officers and protesters dominate headlines around the world. President Trump's calls to dominate the streets are being compared in the U.S. and in other countries to authoritarian leaders who look to treat civil discontent and unrest as acts of terrorism, the report added. More from The Hill, that has left diplomats charged with denouncing similar actions and statements by foreign governments in the uncomfortable position of now receiving the criticism in return. If you're an American diplomat overseas, suddenly we look hypocritical, said Nicholas Burns, former ambassador to Greece and NATO under the Clinton and Bush administrations. We've been saying to countries, do the right thing, treat minority populations well, don't use force against protesters, let people exercise their civil and constitutional rights in your societies. Now they're coming to us and telling us to do that. How sad is that? It takes courage to lead a country during a time of crisis, particularly when there are multiple crises happening at once. Courage is a trait that Donald Trump simply doesn't have in his DNA. But this president doesn't seek to lead, he never has. Instead, he has the same goal of a long line of cowards throughout history, to rule, and it's not as if Trump has concealed this goal. Since day one, he has expressed admiration for dictators around the globe, from Vladimir Putin in Russia to Kim Jong-un in North Korea, all while alienating our strongest allies. He has attacked the free press, calling them the enemy of the people. He has abused his power repeatedly, from obstructing investigations to extorting foreign powers to turning the Department of Justice into his own political weapon. In recent days, he had his own citizens tear-gassed on the streets of D.C. Also, he could use the Bible as a political prop in a photo op. This troubling and ongoing pattern of behavior will only escalate as Election Day draws closer and Trump fears he may lose his grip on power. But regardless of what happens in November, U.S. allies already backing away from a president who seeks to rule the country from a bunker like some type of third-world dictator. In less than 5 months, the American people will have a chance to put a stop to this dangerous president before it's too late.